What is a perfect camera? Big metal, small plastic, film or digital? All of that and nothing. As for me, perfect camera is a camera that makes you want to take pictures. It doesn't matter what is the price, brand or size. And recently, I had a chance to use a brand new film camera, Pentax 17. So let's see if this is a perfect camera. And I'm not gonna walk around it, I just gonna say it. This camera is overpriced. Yeah, $500 for a camera like this is just a theft. Camera feels plastic. It is plastic. It has a very cheap lens, manual focus only. This is, by the way, is a separate story to tell. And all of these for $500. No. And if you don't know what a half-frame film camera is, if you take a 35 film and cut the frame in two pieces, you will have a half frame. I mean with two different pictures, not just one split in two. And honestly, I want to say a lot of good things about this camera. But the problem is, everything good this camera has just vanishes when you see the price. And I really don't understand why anyone would think making a half-frame film camera for $500 would make any sense. Any sense at all. In my opinion, if a person buys a half-frame film camera, the only reason why he does it is lack of money. I mean, no one buys a half-frame film camera because it has better quality. Because it doesn't. When you look at Kodak 35, which costs $50, which is 10 times cheaper by the way, you can't see the point of getting this camera. And when you look at Lomography half-frame camera, which costs $35, which is I don't know how many times cheaper, I'm very bad at math, you can see the point of getting this camera. But when you look at Pentax 17 for $500, you can see the point of getting another camera. Not this. And I know that this camera has an auto exposure. I know that this camera has some program settings. And I know that this camera has some options when it comes to the focus. But hear me out. You can get an RB67 for $500 with the lens, which is a medium format camera with amazing quality and tons of opportunities. Also, you can get a Canon F1 for $300 again with the lens, which is not a half-frame film camera, it's a full-frame 35mm film camera with tons of settings and again, much better quality. But do I have anything good to say about this camera? Yes. Yes, I do. It is a fun camera and I really enjoyed using it. Taking pictures with this camera. Even though at some point I felt like I was shooting digital because the frame count was just crazy, especially after my RZ67, which has only 10 frames per film. And I like the pictures that I got using this camera. Some of them are just my favorite pictures in my entire collection. And I love that it's small, light, it fits in my pocket. I love that it has a decent auto exposure. It never failed. It nailed every picture. And I haven't seen this on the other half-frame film cameras. I like this camera. I don't like the price. I don't understand the price. There is nothing about this camera which can ask for $500. Honestly, I would gladly recommend you to get this camera if you ever see this for $200, maybe $250. Then you should get it. And once again, if anyone from Pentax team is watching this video, you did a great job because you made a great camera. But the person who set this price is probably not the smartest person alive, you know. I mean, in 2024, when people barely can afford rent, food, basic needs, you make a product for poor people with a crazy price. Thank you for watching and see you soon.